Hello there, everybody. I'm Mr. Green Pie, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Rock Force. So, last time we beat Crypt Man, and now, he's gone and all. So, like I said last time, from now on, I'm going to be playing as the Robot Masters of the game. And today, we start with Nightman. And who else to go after than Charade Man? Charade Man's a pretty interesting Robot Master right here. He's got a lot of aesthetic. For example, instead of saying start at the beginning of the level, it said break a leg. And his little image on the Robot Master Select screen actually changed depending on stuff. Yeah, here we have Nightman. He has a shield out in front so it can block frontal projectiles. He also has the Night Crush, which is incredibly powerful and can be arced to a certain degree. Although you can only have one on screen at a time, and if you do, Nightman cannot slide while it's out. Come on. The Mets here have these swagful hats, because swagful is a word. Yeah, I mean, the Night Crush is super powerful. It can just absolutely decimate Robot Masters. Also, I don't know how to get this guy, seriously. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get that guy as Nightman without getting hit, because he can't arc his shots downward or anything. Also, the default state of the game is that there's 4 checkpoints in every level, and spikes do half of your health. That is, half of your maximum health, not half of your current health. That's probably self-explanatory, but I don't know, maybe it isn't. Nightman's ability to arc his shots around allows him to defeat all of these enemies here without any problem at all. Don't even have to get within the range of these guys. So, there we go. Although if I did want to, I could always block some of their shots with my shield if I really desired. Overall, though, I don't find that Nightman's shield is all that effective. Because it doesn't block attacks from above or below. There we go. Also, this is the mini-boss of the game. Of the level. Charade Man is his own mini-boss. And he mimics the boss battle patterns of Quick Man and Shadow Man for Mega Man 2 and 3. Although, if you're on easy mode, I believe he mimics the fight patterns of Toad Man and another Robot Master that's really easy to avoid. I don't remember which one it is, because I've never actually played easy mode. Also, here we have a room with invisible platforms. It's some pretty intense stuff. I didn't mention this, though I guess it's kind of obvious by now. Nightman is slower and doesn't jump as high as Mega Man, or maybe he's just slower than Mega Man. But as a whole, Nightman's mobility is not as great, and that kind of makes sense. I mean, he's in big, heavy armor. What do you expect? No, that's not. I was meaning to upward arc it. You have to hold up and press the attack button at the same time to do the upward arc on the attack. And due to the previously mentioned fact that I can only press like 2 buttons at once, that can make it a little bit difficult to do that. I may not be able to play as Nightman as effectively as most people would be able to. And in fact, that's kind of a thing, is that often, whenever a Robot Master has multiple attacks, pressing up in the attack button is the way that you're supposed to activate their alternate attack. As previously mentioned, that's the way that you activate Dive Man's Dive Missile, the homing one. That's how you do Nightman's arcing shot, and that's how you're going to be doing other attacks in the game as well. Alright, so here we have Charade Man himself. I consider Charade Man to be one of the toughest bosses in the game. I know, it sounds kind of crazy. It's like, we have Robot Masters based on viruses, we have Robot Masters based on electrical shocks, we have Robot Masters based on all sorts of crazy stuff. But Charade Man is the one that's the hardest. Granted, because Nightman is strong against Charade Man, he's not too difficult for Nightman to beat, but we won't always be fighting him as Nightman. Mega Man also gets a very helpful weapon from that guy. And we unlock Tornado Man by defeating him. So yeah, Mega Man gets the Charade clone. The Charade clone makes a copy of Mega Man. If it runs into anything, it will explode, doing a moderate amount of damage to enemies. But its real usefulness is avoiding traps, as Mega Man can basically teleport himself over to the clone at any time. Anyway, I'll be back here in a second to go on to the next level. Alright, we're back! So, we got a new teammate, Tornado Man. Tornado Man is your vertical robot master of the game, and we're going to be fighting him against Circuit Man. Now this is one thing that happens in the game where a lot of the weaknesses, that is Robot Master versus Robot Master, don't make a whole lot of sense. Because for those who don't know, in Mega Man 9, the game that Tornado Man is actually from, Tornado Man is weak to Plug Man, who is an electrical robot master dealing with plugs. And Tornado Man is strong against Magma Man. Yes, there we go. Who is, of course, a lava-based robot master. Logically, using the original weakness system, you'd think that Tornado Man would be strong against the game's fire robot master, Photon Man. But, he isn't. He's strong against the one of the electrical robot masters of the game. Whoa, 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 okay, that was bad. Yeah, if you press up in the attack button as Tornado Man, he uses his Tornado Blow, which is the weapon that he had in Mega Man 9. His regular attack is his propeller, which is basically entirely new, which goes forward a little bit and then goes backwards some more. Tornado Man's Tornado Blow requires ammo to use, but then again it's a screen clearing move. It'd be kind of weird if it didn't use ammo. Oh, okay, I didn't quite do that shortcut. Tornado Man jumps higher than most Robot Masters, and he can of course hover downwards. However, Tornado Man's main weakness is that he is not a very horizontal Robot Master. He doesn't run very fast, and he doesn't jump very far either. It's kind of a problem in this particular level, where a lot of things are coming down from above, and there's a lot of conveyor belts. In fact, I think that this is something that they generally do with these Robot Masters, is they make the Robot Master that they're strong against in a level that is kind of built to not be very good for them to play. There we go. That said, there can be some amazing moments here. Like, watch. Woo! Just completely skipped all that! Can't skip this, though, because you need to be able to slide through that hole. And you can't slide midair. Then there's this room. My jump arc is just naturally high enough to get through that entirely. Now here's Circuit Man's main gimmick. There's these platforms that, by hitting the light bulbs, you can turn them on and off. Tornado Man, with his high jump arc, can actually skip a couple of sections, not having to turn the lights on and off quite as frequently. There's also his hover ability that allows him to do the same thing, basically. Okay, there we go. Good. That jump always makes me a little bit scared, but, you know, I make it work. Honestly, though, we haven't gotten to the toughest part of Circuit Man's level yet. No, not at all. You actually need to use Rush Coil to get out of that hole normally. Ooh. Yeah, see, here we have just, like, things coming down from above, and Tornado Man is not fast enough to walk past those couple enemies. You have to slide past them instead. Though fortunately, they do make him fast enough to get past these guys. Or they make those guys slow enough for him to get past them, either way. Let's just defeat that guy up there and refill the ammo. Oh, okay, yep. That jump right there is especially annoying because even as Mega Man, it's a really close jump. But with Tornado Man's, like, high jumps, it can be even more dangerous. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Gotta wait for this. There we go. The light is on, so that means that we can pass. And now it's time to fight Circuit Man himself. I don't believe that Circuit Man is especially weak to the Tornado Blow, but is instead weak to Tornado Man's actual propeller attacks. Yeah. You can also hit him. Whoa, okay, right. Yeah, you can't use some Robot Master moves while they have their invincibility frames on. I completely forgot about that. But I believe that he is also weak to Tornado Man bouncing on top of him, which, if I can actually do it this time... Yep, he's pretty weak to that. Not incredibly weak, but now he surrenders to us. Look at that. Isn't this just amazing? Just gotta pogo off of Circuit Man constantly. So now Mega Man gets his weapon, and what new Robot Master will we be getting today? It's Cut Man! Aw, yeah. Yeah, the weapon that you get from Circuit Man is really powerful. It's the Circuit Breaker, which does massive damage in both directions. Though, honestly, you'll probably only be using it for the massive damage effect. Anyway, with that said, I think that's the end of this episode. I'm Mr. Game Pie, and I'll see y'all next time.